very deep sleep and go to sleep so easily. That's huge. So there's that, and that helped that, of course. It helped many, many things. My skin, I have eczema, and now my skin is better. I have a long way to go, but I'm excited.
Hey, Andrea, thanks so much for coming to spend some time with me today.
Thank you, Tracy. I'm happy to be here.
Aw. Well, can you start off, Andrea, by telling the listeners a little bit about how you were feeling prior to coming to QHS?
I will. Interesting. I'm going to start with, Tracy, I've been pretty healthy. I thought I was for all of my life. I've been very active. Maybe I was so busy with life and what I had going on with my profession that I didn't notice that I had an issue. In 1988, we were living in California, and I started having horrible, horrible migraines. It was so bad, Tracy, that half of my month was I was in bed with a horrible, I couldn't sleep, I couldn't eat, not horrible. It was one half of my face would be in great pain. And then it would go away after 2 weeks, and I'd say, oh, thank you, Lord, thank you. I appreciate this so much. And then it, bam, right back to the other side. So for 2 weeks out of every month, for about 6 months, I was very, very sick. So my son was good friends with a doctor there in Thousand Oaks, and the doctor had an MRI. I think it was an MRI machine at that time in 1988. I'm not really sure. But the doctor actually had me come to his facility, and he did the test on me, and my son was with him. And so then I was sitting in the lobby, did it, and in the lobby, and then after a while, here comes another doctor. And then I kept sitting there, and then another doctor comes in, and then they both left. They kind of looked at me and left, didn't say anything. My son came out and he said, Mom, are you feeling all right? And I said, my goodness, yes, I'm fine. I'm just fine. He said, okay, well, I found out later that I had spots on my brain, and the doctors could not figure out what it was. Can you imagine?
Wow, that's why they had to bring in another doctor.
Well, that isn't it. They just gave up. So I went to a neurologist there where we lived in California. He couldn't figure it out either. And he said, I don't know. He said, it could be this or that. I won't go through what he thought it might be. So then I went on with my life. But I have to say my migraines went away because after 6, I got involved in the sort of like our proof of concept for Imitrex. And I was one of their guinea pigs, and it was like a lifesaver. So I gave myself injections every time I got a migraine. So then the group it was over, and I had to actually suffer again. We actually went to Europe, visited a friend. I picked up some Imitrex in Europe just to save my life. It cost us $1,000 for 10 pills. Couldn't believe that.
Wow.
But I was that desperate. So let's fast forward from all of that. And then we ended up moving to Arizona many years later. And I'm still working. But I had been noticing for quite some time that I wasn't very mobile and I couldn't walk. No migraines, but I had other issues. And then I need to go get a hearing test. It's a standard test. And I went in, believe it or not, my hearing doctor came in and said, Andrea, has anybody in your family ever had MS? And I said, not that I'm aware of. And she said, I think you have MS from my hearing.
What?
Yeah, can you believe that? My hearing test. Oh, well. So she said, I want you to get an MRI. And I said, sure, I'll go get an MRI. So I did that and came back with the results, and she looked at it and she said, yes, I'm sure you have you have MS. So I went, okay, what's next? She said, well, I want you to go to a neurologist. So I went to a neurologist here I live in Phoenix area now. Went to a neurologist here and he confirmed it. More MRIs, much more conclusive, serious MRIs. And he said, yes, because he specializes in it, you definitely have MS. But he said, I'm going to send you to the Burrow Institute. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but it's very famous. It's called the Burrow, it's the Burrow Neurological Institute here in Phoenix. And then they put me through a battery of tests that I won't I won't disclose what it was all about, but yes, confirmed MS. So,
when was that? What year was that?
Yeah. When?
Yeah.
That was almost 3 years ago. So it's taken all these years for me to discover that I had a serious issue.
Wow.
And so by then, by 3 years ago, I could hardly walk. It's a funny story. I'd go to Costco. Everybody knows what Costco is. So I went to Costco and I'd get in those little carts and ride around. And it was so embarrassing. I hated that.
Aww.
And I've been very active all my life. So there I was riding a little cart. I couldn't walk. I had a lot of other issues happen that came up as well, Tracy, but let's just stick with the MS right now. Then I've known Cynthia for a long time. I was part of the Cardin group. And so I followed her. And then when she started with the QHS group, of course, I wanted to be part of it. And I had a serious issue and I trust her very much. And I said, hey, I'm going for this. I'm going to do this. And I joined and here I am. So what happened with that was we got our little devices. Remember all of our, our little devices. I'm going to show you one. You're not going to believe this. This was the first one.
Yeah.
Have you ever
Is that
seen
the
that?
one? Yeah, I have. And that's the one that goes in the belt?
In the belt. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was number one. So I've been a part of QHS since February or March of, let's see, what year was it?
Last year. It was 2022.
Yeah.
And when did you get that device?
In June.
In June.
In
Okay.
June. This was our first one in June. And then as it progressed, the next generation was this little cute little baby.
Oh, wow. It's little.
Yeah, little tiny, little bitty. But I liked it. But already I was beginning to walk, Tracy. I don't go to Costco anymore and walk. And ride a cart. I walk all around. I can't run a race. I can't even walk around a huge block yet, but I am so excited that I can walk. And I can't ride my bicycle again. I was very active at one point in my life, bicycling and exercising, but I'm slowly getting back. But thank you. This is where it all began. Okay, these first two generations. Then, I guess about 8 months ago, maybe, I can't remember, the next generation.
That's one I have, yeah.
Yeah, a little more powerful. And as each generation, I was using the device with each generation, things got a little bit better each time. So I can, many things. I can sleep better. I have sleep apnea. I had it. Don't have that anymore. I just sleep like a baby. I sleep so deeply that I can't dream, or I don't remember any of my dreams, but very deep sleep and go to sleep so easily. That's huge. So there's that, and that helped that, of course. It helped many things. My skin, I have, let's see, what's it called with my skin? Is it eczema? I believe I take Dupixent still. I will leave that behind as soon as I go through the arc. But right now I have eczema, and that could be as a result of the MS. The MS has caused many things, I understand, from my neurologist, but it got better. And I don't think it was a Dupixent because it was still, and now my skin is better. Have a long way to go, but I'm excited. Let's see what else. I have kidney issues. During COVID, I lost half my hair. My hair is thick now. I love
Yeah.
my hair now. You're not gonna believe it, but I did. I lost half my hair. Can you believe that?
You have a lot of hair.
Yeah, I do now, but I didn't after COVID. I had
Wow.
COVID twice. Never took the shot, but I still, got the COVID. And I guess that's about it as far as serious issues. But I'm looking forward to going through the ARC and eliminating all of those. There's no doubt
Yeah.
in my mind that it's going to pass. Yeah, I mean, I'm so excited. I can hardly wait. We're so close.
Aw,
I'm so excited.
I know. Next month, hopefully.
Uh-huh.
It
Yeah.
seems like
Right.
it's going to be next month. I just read her latest post. It was pretty cool. So what we get to do is we get to take all the wisdom and knowledge and experience and apply it to a 30-year-old, youthful, healthy, vibrant body. What
Yeah.
excites you about that, Andrea?
Well, I'm a little vain. I think every woman's a little vain. Don't you want to be younger looking and beautiful and no wrinkles? And I'm older
Oh,
than you,
yeah, of
so
course.
I'm looking forward to that, Tracy.
Me
So
too.
I'm, a little bit vain in that area, and I need to lose a little weight. Of course, I've not been very mobile since I can't exercise very much. That means I put on a few pounds, and I'm really anxious to get rid of those pounds. That will happen. Oh gosh, there's going to be so many things to look forward to. I can't wait. I'm so excited.
What did you just have a flash of that just lit your face up? Come on, you got to share.
Oh,
That I just saw
everything
that
we were
like,
just talking about. I want to be younger looking and more vibrant. I have 4 extremely talented, gifted grandchildren. Almost everybody does, but of course I'm the grandma, so I'm going to brag, but they're very gifted and very talented in areas that I want to follow their careers. It's
nice.
very exciting. And I'm going to be around, Tracy, for a long time, and I'm going to be able to watch and watch them grow and expand their careers, and it's pretty exciting. Yeah,
Aw.
that makes me happy. That makes me really happy.
I know. I love how your grandchildren light you up. We've had conversations in the past,
Mhm.
and it's just so beautiful because I can feel that you must be very, very close with them.
Very. Yeah, I've been a part of their life, all of their life, and very close. And I don't know, I just connect with them. One or two more than the others, there's all levels. But the one that's the actress, Tracy, I've been with her since she was acting, since she was 7 years old. And I've gone through the Hollywood thing with her, the whole bit. I've been with her and encouraged her, very proud of her, and very proud of all of them. All of them.
Mhm.
But that particular one, gosh, can't wait to see where she goes. I want to be there when she wins an Academy Award.
That's so cute. What about, do you have any projects that you want to do, Andrea? And also, why don't you talk about your role with QHS? Since
Okay.
you're part of the admin team, we want the
Yeah.
listeners to know.
Tracy, it's really interesting. I haven't really decided, and I know we're supposed to be, all of us should be, and perhaps most people are imagining what they're going to be doing later. It's the strangest thing, because all through my life, I've visualized everything. I'd have a project, I'd visualize it happening, and it just did. I'm kind of stumped on this one because I don't know yet. I have to wait. It's going to be something for humanity. And I'm pretty sure, in fact, part of what I'm going to be doing will certainly be through QHS and expanding QHS and introducing this to many parts of the country or the world through QHS. I'm very excited about participating in that. That's part of my job, but I'm talking about in other ways later. So as far as what I do for QHS, do you want to know about that?
Yeah.
Okay. When Cynthia contacted me to come on board as an admin, oh my gosh, I was waiting on pins and needles. She made me wait for months. She didn't make me. but it wasn't time. Cynthia does everything at the right time. I'm sure you've noticed that. There's a time for everything for her. So all of a sudden, one day it was time. And we had a conversation and she said, Andrea, I want you to introduce QHS to the world. So that's what I'm involved in right now. And then I get to do the fun part of QHS. I get to do all of it, the planning for our meetings and parties and whatever comes up. And that's
Nice.
fun. I have a fun job. Really fun.
Yeah, the event planner. I love it.
Yeah,
I can't-
that's it. Social director or something. I don't know. But
You get
whatever it is, it's a whole lot of fun.
you
And
get to
when we
make up your
introduced-
title. Sorry. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I wanted to say we get to make up our own title. Did you get that memo? Have you heard her say that?
No. Am I
Yeah,
supposed to make up my own title?
Yeah, I'm the Gabby goddess.
What? I have no idea, Tracy. I'll let you label me on that one. I have no clue.
I'll give you some fun ideas. I'll have to ponder it.
Yeah, do that and get back with me on that. That could be a lot of fun. No, I have no idea. I know that very soon we're going to be reaching out to the whole world. Very, very soon. You know, we are going through the QR quickly. And when that happens and we get through our proof of concept, which is very important, we have to do a proof of concept so that the world knows for sure that what we've done is the right thing and it works. So that's where we are right now. And when we get through the proof of concept and it's opened up to the whole world, wow, it's going to be so much fun, Tracy. And I can't even imagine where we're going with this. It's going to be all over the world. We're going to have, and we're all friends. You know how it's no accident. You do know that it's no accident that we're all together. We all come from different backgrounds, different parts of the country, different parts of the world. And isn't it interesting how we all ended up, a small group actually of us ended up together to help this project go forward.
Right.
It's quite an honor to be here, but it's a God thing. It is meant for all of us to be here. So we all have an important role in this. Every single one of us has a very important role in going forward.
It's fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's really fun. I love how
Very
Cynthia
important.
says we're all a piece of the puzzle and everybody's piece
Mm-hmm.
has to fit in just perfectly for it to be completed. So,
And I couldn't be more proud to work with such a great group of people. We're all different. That's what makes it so darn much fun, is we're all different. And every day is interesting. It's fun. It's a job, you know, where you have fun working, and not everybody can say that.
exactly. Awesome. Is there anything you'd like to say in closing, Andrea?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just looking forward to the new me. I will say one thing. There's one thing, Tracy, that when you're asking what do you want to do later on, I think later when I'm the new me and go back to my 30s, when I was in my 30s, I used to race Porsches. I raced cars. And
Really?
yeah, figure that. Huh?
You're so cool, man.
Well, that was one of the things that I did. I've had a charmed life, an interesting life, a fun life, you name it. I've had, other than the physical part, I've been very fortunate. Well, that was my fun part of my life, and I want to go back to that. So I didn't race other people. We were all on the track racing for time, and we competed with each other. Would be, you know, put on the track every few minutes. One car would go out and then another and another. And so we won trophies because we were the best in our class. Okay, then you won a trophy. So, and we competed against other women, not men. So I don't want to make this sound too fabulous, but it was so much fun. And I want to get back to that and the rallies. Now that would be probably the fun part of my life, but the more serious part of my life is very different. Yeah, and that's the humanitarian part of it, and the work part. That's my fun goal, to get back to that.
Yeah. How
Yeah.
fast is the fastest you've gone?
120 miles
Holy
an hour.
cow.
Yeah, going into a turn, then I had to come down. It's a Grand Prix tracks, all of them were. So that's not oval, that's Grand Prix. So, and it went long straightaway, 120, and then had to slow down, of course, for the different curves. One were more serious than others as far as watching what you were doing. I even rolled my Porsche one time. But it wasn't on a racetrack. No, I was going skiing in Colorado and there was black ice on the road, and Porsches have to be very careful. They're all, if you race them, they're stick shift. So I changed gears. I was only going 30 miles an hour, hit black ice and rolled. But it wasn't because I was on a racetrack. It was because of weather.
Wow, that's crazy. Well, and you're here to tell the story, which tells me that God has a plan for you, which we know is unfolding as we speak. That's awesome. Well, Andrea, you are an amazing lady. I mean, you've done so many cool things in your life. I love talking to you because you're just so interesting. So thank you for sharing your story today with our members. And I look forward to having you back for part 2.
Thank you, Tracy. See you later.
Thank you for making this QHS project fly. This valorous admin team, thank you. The Key community welcomes you. Thank you for making your home QHS healthy and happy. Thank you for helping us place QH centers all around the world. Together, hand in hand, we make miracles happen. QuantumHealingSystems.org. Thank you.